There is a conspiracy afoot in the land. 3 women are the modern disciples of communists from a century ago. And they have a plan. The plan is to borrow the tactics of the cowbird, which lays an egg in a host nest, tricking the mama bird to raise the imposter as its own. The cowbird in this example is Marxism, and the host nest is the Democrat Party. These modern-day Marxist revolutionaries want to create an abolitionist framework and use the 2020 election to execute their plan.
The abolitionist framework? What?
Let's connect the dots. Did you know that Karl Marx said this in his Communist Manifesto? The theory of the communists may be summed up in the single sentence, abolition of private property. Let's listen in on their conversations.
A more clear ideological structuring might be of some value here, but how do you respond to those kinds of, again, loving criticisms?
I think that the criticism is helpful. I also think that it might, I think of a lot of things. The first thing I think is that we actually do have an ideological frame. Myself and Alicia in particular are trained organizers. We are trained Marxists. We are super versed on sort of ideological theories.
But 2 of them are admitting right there, like their ideological foundation. Their ideological foundation is Marxism. The trained Marxists. That's exactly what she just admitted. She just said it. Now, all of you crackheads that have been centering your last 2 weeks of your life around donating to this organization, you need to understand what you've been funding. You have been funding Marx.
And so, trained Marxists are using the strategy of the cowbird to stage a coup of the Democrat Party. Racism is a real issue. It needs to be addressed. But do we make Black lives better by using their pain as a fundraising vehicle for Marxists? As Americans, we have the freedom to choose. Be sure to exercise that right while freedom still exists.